So yesterday, as the part of our introduction to Sanatana Dharma, we saw some aspects. One was the meaning of Sanatana Dharma and the scriptures of Sanatana Dharma and the sacred language of our Dharma. We saw that Sanskrit is like a golden key. It's a mystic key which can open the entire wisdom of Indian understanding and thought. Then we started with a new topic, is the Ishwara Sankalpa, the concept of God. The words concept is not a way, but this is how we can say. So, Ishwara Sankalpa. What is the Indian way or Sanatana Dharma's view on God or Ishwara? So, yesterday we saw that two things. One, there are two aspects in this Ishwara Tattva. One which is related to this world, another which is not related to the world. So, today let us just see, then we will come back to this understanding. According to our concept, see, this is actually painted on a canvas. This is a picture. Now, think about a cloth, okay, a canvas, a cloth which is just a cloth. Now, so that's the first step. This is just pure cloth. Now you want to paint something on that. So what you do? You starch it. You put starch or some chemicals, etc. into it. So a cloth is changed into canvas. First is just a cloth. Now you starched it and you made it into a canvas. Now there is a canvas. Now what you do? So many of you are good artists, I know. So what you do? First you make some sketches, some lines here, there, and then when we look, we don't understand what is this. Some marks are there, here, there, but nothing is clear. So we say, oh, he is doing something, and then we go out, and after 1 or 2 days we come and see, oh, what a beautiful picture. So there are 4 levels in the production of this picture. First one is just a plain cloth. Into that you had changed into a canvas, and then you had made some basic, the drawing, and then you gave colors and everything. So we can see that there are 4 levels. Now in our Indian understanding of Ishwara also, there are these 4 levels. First one is known, we call as Shuddhachit. Shuddhachit, which is pure consciousness. There is nothing to do with creation. There is no changes, nothing is there. There's pure consciousness where there is no creation, nothing. No, ashabdam, asparsham, arupam, avyayam, tadharasam, nityam, agandhavachayat. It is something which even we cannot, think. It's beyond thinking. Na tatra vaggacchadi na manaha, na vitmaha, na vijanimaha. That is this pure consciousness where there is not even one thought. We call that as Shuddhachit. Okay? Generally, we use another word for this, Brahman. Brahma. What is Brahma? Oh, then that's a big hill. So Brahma, there are different levels to explain Brahma. They say it is Satyam Jnanam Anandam Brahma. Then they say Neti, not this. So there are different ways. We'll come back to this when we get time to go into detail. Okay, this Shuddhachit, without any creation, is known as the base, which is always there. See now, can you see that cloth? No, you can't see the cloth. If somebody says that is a cloth, well, what is the cloth? But without that cloth, is possible for this picture to exist? No. If you erase all these things, if you take away everything from this, what will be there? The cloth will be there. The cloth was there, is there, will be there. But all these things, they appear and then disappear. So this is the basic, this idea, this Shuddhachit, is that which makes Indian concept of God different from any other traditions of this world. All traditions, whether it is Indian, whether it is Western, whether it is Semitic, they all think about God. But this Shuddhachit, which is beyond creation, which is just, that being, is something which is very special to Indian Bharatiya Darshana. That is Shuddhachit. Now, they say, Upanishad say, Veda says, Sadeva Somya Idamagra Asid. Sad alone was there. Nanyat Kinjana Mishat. There was nothing more. There was no movement. It was pure consciousness. Then what happened? Saikshata Bahusyam Prajayedi. Now, to this Shuddhachit, a thought came. What was the thought? Let me become many. So, Shuddhachit was there, then slowly a thought arises. What is thought? Thought is Shakti. Thought is power, Ichha Shakti. The strength, the power of Lord manifested. The moment a thought came, the moment Shakti manifested, then we call that as Antaryami. What is Antaryami? Antaryami is that which is actually the base, means which actually manifests as many. So, Antaryami means what? That Brahman plus Shakti. Means what? Is the Shakti different from Brahman? No. But is it not? Yes. We cannot say whether it is different or not different. Like you are a singer. Okay, is this power of singing is different from you? Yes. Why? Because without singing also you exist. But without you, the singing cannot exist. So that kind of a Shakti is there. That is the relationship between that Ishwara and its Shakti. What is in our Vedantic or in our traditional terms, we call it is Achintya, Avarnaniya. Now, cannot be explained. It is there, but can't be explained. Mahadbhuda Anirvachaniya Rupa. Anirvachaniyam. How this Shakti exists in Shakta is something Anirvachaniya. We cannot actually explain it. Means what? Means it is not that the Shakta, without Shakti, Shakta is not there. When you say a singer means what? A singer cannot be a person who cannot sing. Now, without the power of singing, the ability to sing, a singer doesn't exist. But even though it doesn't mean that the singer should always sing. It can manifest, it may not manifest also. Like that, when the Shakti, Ichha, Jnana, Kriya, all those Shaktis start to manifest, then we call that as Antaryami. It's like the canvas. No more, only the Shakti is manifested, no creation yet. Then happens, then slowly, what happens? Like if you are an architect, okay, you are an architect and you want to make a beautiful house. Where is actually the house is built first? In your mind. You know, okay, in that house when you are entering into a right hand side, there should be a beautiful balcony should be there, and then when you go there, then left hand corner there is a wash basin. All those things first come to our mind. Everything is there in your, but nothing is there. Outside, no, nothing is there. Like that, from this Antaryami, the entire blueprint of this universe start to manifest. Where? In the mind of God. Then the moment, now in Antaryami only Shakti is there. Now everything start to manifest in a very subtle form. Then we call that as Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha. What do you mean by Hiranyagarbha? Garbha means womb. Hiranyagarbha means in whose womb there is a golden egg. What is this golden egg? This universe. This universe, suppose there is a woman is, a woman is there, and then suppose she is pregnant, we can't see anything, she is there. But in her womb, something is happening. Each and every moment, something is happening. The creation is happening, but we can't see it. Like that, in this entire universe, before the actual creation, everything, each and every minute details are happening inside. That is known as the Hiranyagarbha. That is like the sketches, Okay, here. Sukshma, very subtle. And then comes this entire universe, we call it Virat. So, in one aspect, who is Ishwara? This is a very difficult question to answer. Why? If you sit down and then meditate upon this, it's very easy to understand. But to explain to another person in Indian understanding, who is Ishwara, we cannot give one answer. Why? Because Ishwara is everything, all this and much beyond this. Because Purusha Sukta says, Sahasra Shirsha Purusha, Sahasraksha Sahasrapat, the Bhumim Vishwato Vrittva, Atyatishtat Dashangulam. Whatever we say, whatever we understand, see, this all Rishis tells us, okay, this is etc. But this is Ishwara. We can't say. This is only a manifested understanding. Words. God is something which we should realize and experience. Okay, anyhow, so for our Sanatana Dharma Parichayam, this is one way of explaining the Ishwara Sankalpa in our Sanatana Dharma. So that's why whenever we talk about Ishwara, sometimes we read books and then there are so many things coming up and then we get confused whether this is Ishwara, everything is Ishwara. But it is in this way. Shuddhachit, Antaryami, Hiranyagarbha and Virat. Okay? This manifested universe, this Kanana Prapancha. Like this picture where everything is clear, like that, what we see in this entire universe, you, me, this all entire, planets and stars, everything together is known as Virat. Everything, whatever exists in this world is Virat. Hiranyagarbha is an unmanifested form of Virat. അതായത് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു കവിയുടെ മനസ്സില്, ഒരു ചിത്രകാരന്റെ മനസ്സിലുണ്ടാകുന്ന ചിത്രം. If you want to paint something, first that painting should be in you. So that painting is the garbha. Sankalpa rupamaya srishti. In Antaryami, there is a desire. Like, suppose you are an artist. You want to create something. I want to paint something beautiful. This is a desire in you. But you have not thought of, okay, what should I paint? Then you sit down and think. Then you think, oh, I should paint a beautiful sunrise. The moment the concept of sunrise comes, then you become Hiranyagarbha. Then entire sunrise comes to you, inside you. And then when you really paint it, then that becomes Virat. So in Antaryami, there's only Shakti. In Hiranyagarbha, there is the effect of Shakti. Means the names and forms in subtle form, subtle entity. Brahmanda. Brahmanda is this. So when you say Brahmanda, which is existing, that is Virat. Yes. Everything is Virat. Whether we are able to see or not see, everything is Virat. Like Panjikrita Panchamahabhuta, Apanjikrita Panchamahabhuta, everything is Virat. Yes. Okay. Now I go to another aspect, another way how our tradition explains Ishwara. Please don't get confused. After we will just, okay. So this is one way of looking at the Ishwara Sankalpa. Now we will look in from another angle. Same thing, okay, but from another angle. Who is Ishwara? They say Ishwara is Nirguna, Nirakara. Nirguna. There is no guna. What is guna? Is not our guna, okay? And guna means, oh, he's a good man. No. Guna means ichha, jnana, kriya, bodha. Bodha means of different things and beings. These all are known as guna. Nirguna, kripa, prema, all gunas. Okay, so Nirguna, where there are no qualities as such. No gunas are there. Shabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gandha, matra, kala. The Nyaya Siddhanta, they said there are 24 gunas. No gunas exist in him, and there is no akar, there is no form. Formless, attributeless bodha. So what is the highest level? Nirgunam. യാതൊരു വിധത്തിലുള്ള ഭാവഭേദങ്ങളുമില്ലാത്ത, യാതൊരു ആകാരവുമില്ലാത്ത സത്ത, ബോധം. Only it is pure consciousness. What we in the last time what we studied as the Shuddhachit. Shuddhachit. No qualities, no forms, nothing. Now comes the second stage, which is Saguna and Nirakara. Now comes in another aspect of Ishwara as Saguna. Saguna means what? With attributes, with different qualities, different powers, but there is no akara, there is no form. The Semitic religions, they always, whenever they talk about the God, they have this kind of an idea. The God is omnipotent, omniscient. Now, when you say that omnipotent, omniscient, etc., there are guna. Sarvajñatva, sarvashaktimatva, there are gunas. But there is no form, a formless but with attributes. Shakti is there. So, when we studied last, now, so this kind of both Antaryami and Hiranyagarbha, little bit of. So, this is known as the Saguna Nirakara. Now, what is this Saguna? This is something we should understand. What do you mean by, actually this Nirguna Nirakara is, in our language, we call him as Brahma. And Saguna Nirakara is known as Ishwara. Now please take 1 minute. This word Brahma is there. Another word is there, Brahma. Okay, this Brahma is a neuter word, a neuter noun. Brahma, Brahmani, Brahmani. Another one is Brahma, that is a masculine word, Pullinga. Brahma, Brahmanau, Brahmana. In Malayalatile, this is Brahmam, Naunsilingaita. Ido Brahmava, Pullingaita. Okay, so this Brahmam is a neuter. That means what? That ultimate Nirguna Nirakara is Brahma, not Brahma. Because when we write, sometimes we get why this, because especially in like in Hindi and the word looks very similar, and then we get what is this Brahma? Brahma is the creator. This is the creator. Brahma is that Nirguna Nirakara. Okay. Now, Saguna Nirakara means Ishwara. What is this gunas you are talking about? They say there are Panjakrityaha. Kaha Ishwaraha? Panjakritya Parayano Ishwaraha. Agama says, who is Ishwara? Panjakritya Parayana. Who is Ishwara? Panjakritya. There are 5 krityas, 5 functions, 5 manifestations, or 5 kinds of works. What? That which actually makes Ishwara. So, who is Ishwara? Panjakritya Parayana. One who does, 5 different kinds of jobs. Acha? 5 jobs, yes. What are they? Says Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, Tirodhana, Anugraha. According to Agama, these are the Panchakrityas of Bhagavan, Ishwara. What are they? Who is Ishwara? Ishwara is Saguna Nirakara. There is no Akara, but gunas are there. What guna? His creation, his powers, power to create. Srishti. Srishti chala Srishtikyanla kazhivu. Srishti means the power to create. Sthiti, the power to protect, sustain. Laya, the power to absorb back. It's not destruction. The power to absorb back. Tirodhana, the power to conceal. The power of concealment, to cover. Anugraha is the power to bless. Okay, so these Panchakrityaha. Who is Ishwara? Ishwara is a person, is the truth which does 5 kinds of activities. What are they? Srishti, Sthiti, Laya. Now, Tirodhana means what? This is concealment. Means what? See, this is the beauty. Somebody people ask us, have you seen God? But we say, no. That's what we say, no? We say that, oh no, we have not seen God. But Shastra says, you are seeing God. Why? Sarvam Khalvitam Brahma. Whatever you perceive in this world is nothing but Brahman. But there is a concealment, there is a Tirodhana. Means, although we are seeing, we don't feel that we are seeing God. That is known as Tirodhana. Why Tirodhana? Because if you are always aware of this Brahman, then there is no Prakriti Pravartana. There will not be, this world will not move ahead. You always see Brahman is there. You take rice and then you see Brahman there. I mean, it happens, like if you read Swami Vivekananda's life, etc. He was pestering Sri Ramakrishna, I want to see God, I want to see God. And he blessed. Then what happened? He says after 3-4 days he comes and tells, please take it back. Because I can't do anything. Because when I want to eat, and when I walk also I don't see any car or everything is Brahman. So, Tirodhana, it is as though concealed, as though covered. നമ്മുടെ ദൃഷ്ടിയിൽ നിന്ന് നമ്മൾ ഈശ്വരനെയാണ് കാണുന്നതെങ്കിലും അത് ഈശ്വരനാണെന്ന് നമുക്ക് അറിയാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. അതിൻ്റെ പേരാണ് എന്ത്? തിരോധാനം. So that is known as the concealment. Then comes anugraha. Then what happens? No, we want this experience. And then we do the sadhana. And then what happens? Anugraha happens. Uncoverment. It's actually anugraha is what? As though it is covered and then it's opened. Hiranyagarbha patrena satyasya apihitam mukham tattvam pushan apavrinu satyadharmaya drishtaya. That is Tirodhana and Anugraha. It's not that we do not know God, but as though it is covered. Who is God? Here, who is speaking, who is searching, the same person is but we don't feel so. That is Tirodhana. And then that is Anugraha. So, who is Ishwara? Srishti Sthiti Laya Tirodhana Anugraha Karako Ishwara. This is one definition. Now the same thing, different angles. They say, who is Ishwara? Says, Chit. See, these are all from different viewpoints. Okay, please. Chit, Ananda, Ichha, Jnana, Kriya, Shaktiman. This is from his Srishti Sthiti Laya Tirodhana Anugraha is from his, how he works. What is his work? What does he do? When I ask you, who are you? Then you say, I am a doctor, or I am an engineer, or I am a farmer, or I am a... So that That is Srishti. Now, what is his Shakti? What can you do? Oh, says, who is Ishwara? Chit, Ananda, Icha, Jnana, Kriya, Shaktiman. First, who is Ishwara? Chit. Chit means what? Bodha, Jnanam. Okay, then Ananda. Ananda means what? Anandatva. Ananda is not, sometimes, many times, most of the time, we think Ananda as a kind of joy. That's how we relate, no? Oh, both Anandaya. Badiya khana tha, Anandaya. Okay, but Ananda in the Shastric point, Anandatvad Ananda. What is Ananda? Ananda is the experience when you really experience the Anantata, unlimitedness. Actually, Ananda is the expression of Swatandriyam. What is Ananda? Ananda is the Swatandriya. The more you become free, you get connected with the unlimitedness, Anantata, and there kind of is, let us say joy, but a kind of different experience come to us, which is known as Ananda. But Ananda is not the kind of joy when we get a cup of coffee, okay? Ananda is Anandatvat. Anandatvat, unlimited self. Then what is his Shakti? Icha. Morning you are getting up, you woke up. Then, in house, the moment you wake up, you have one cup of tea. That agraha came. Icha. What is the icha? Oh, let me have a cup of coffee. Icha. But desire is there, icha is there, but unless you know how to make, nobody is there at home and you do not know how to make coffee, your icha will be as icha only. It's not going to manifest. So, jnanam also should be there. You need a desire and you should know how to make it. I know how to make coffee and I want coffee, but I can't get up from my bed. Why? Oh, I'm so sick, I can't even get up. Is coffee possible? No. So, you should have kriya also, the power to act. So, icha should be there, desire should be there, and you should know the jnanam and then the kriya. So, icha, jnana, kriya, chit, ananda. They say, who is Ishwara? Chidananda, icha, jnana, kriya, shaktiman, Ishwara. Oh, with this icha, all this, what does he do? What does actually he do? Says, from little different, only Srishti, only different way. He does, again, now he does the Srishti and Poshanam. Let me write down. From another viewpoint, who is God? What does he actually do? Says, he do the Srishti, then Poshana, then Palana, then Bharana and Layaha. Who is Ishwara? Ishwara is one who creates, Srishti. Then what does he do? Poshana. He nourishes the world. Then Palana. He protects the world. Then Bharanam. What do you mean Bharana? He rules over the world. Means everything is under his control. Everything. Means what? even the movements, even the Anoraniyan Mahatomani here. So if you go to the subatomic particles, you see there is a movement, there is a chakrikata, there is a kind of dance happening. And if you go to this, if you become, one day, if you can come out of this prapancha and look down into this prapancha, this entire prapancha is also dancing. A small atom is also dancing, the entire prapancha is also dancing. That dance is known as the Shiva Tandava. The Tandava of Shiva, where is it? It's happening in each and every moment in one atom. And it is happening in this entire universe. So, that is known as Bharanam. Means what? It's not like our dance. Everything is perfect. Nothing can go wrong. Now, Bhishasmad Vatah Pavate, Bhishodeti Surya, Bhishad Agnischa Indrascha, Mrutyurdhavati Panchamaha. The sun rises at the right time, not like us. We may be late, but sun will not be. And Vayu and Indra and the rains and all those natural, existence powers, they all work perfectly. Why? Because there is a Bharanakarta. There is a Isha. Isha, a power, a consciousness, a Shakti, which is all pervading and controlling. And also that is for Jivas, he is the Karma Bhaladata. What is Bharanam? Karma Bhaladadritvam. According to the karma of each one of us, we get the result. If we do good actions, punya karma, punyasya bhalam sukham, papasya bhalam dukkham. When we do punya karma, we will get sukha. Maybe now, maybe afterwards, but sure. And if we do papa karma, then dukkha will be there. Maybe now, maybe afterwards. But who is that? That is Bharana. This is the Lord's power. So, we say, who is Ishwara? Karma Bhala Data. And then, Layaha absorbs everything back into him. So, who is Ishwara? He Lokatha Srishticha, Adine Poshipikya Chartam, Adine Vedaki, Adine Dekshicha, Adine Bharichu, അവസാനം എല്ലാത്തിനെയും തന്നിലേക്ക് അടക്കുന്ന ആ മഹാശക്തിയാണെന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഈശ്വരൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. No, that's why we use the word second one. What is first we said that what we are discussing now. First we have discussed about Nirguna Nirakara. Now we are discussing about Saguna Nirakara. Okay, these all things, Srishti, Posha, these are all what? Gunas, Saguna. This is the guna. Okay, Saguna, but Nirakara. Here actually he is known as Ishwara. What is the meaning of Ishwara? Ishwara means what? The word, what does it mean? What does it mean? What is the meaning of that word Ishwara? Ish, Isha, Ishte iti. This is very nice. One, Ishte iti. Ishte means Sanskrit, one who controls, rules. Ishte iti Ishwara. There's another definition. In Sanskrit, this Ish dhatu has another meaning. So, apnoti, ashnute vyapnoti iti. Ashnute vyapnoti. Ashnute vyapnoti iti Ishwara. There are two definitions for Ishwara. One, Ishte, one who controls. Another is Ashnute vyapnoti, one who pervades. Vyapnoti, ellamai vyapichirikkunnavan. ഈ ലോകത്ത് എന്തെല്ലാം ഉണ്ടോ അതിനുള്ളിലെല്ലാം വ്യാപിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നവൻ. The one who pervades this entire universe and manifests as this universe. That is what? That's the meaning of Ishwara. So, Ishte, in one side, he is the controller. Now, another side, this is a very beautiful question, okay? All of us should think. See, we say that Bhagavan created, Bhagavan created, Bhagavan created. From what? No, this is a big question we should meditate upon. If you say that I create, suppose there is a person, okay, he is a potter, he knows how to make pot. But if he want to make pot, he need many things. He needs some mud, no, which is good, and then he need so many, wheels and fire and so many things to make pot. Now, if you say God created this universe, with what God created? ഈശ്വരനാണ് ഈ പ്രപഞ്ചത്തെ സൃഷ്ടിച്ചത് നോക്കൂ അല്ലേ. അപ്പൊ നമ്മുടെ ഈ ലോകത്തെ എന്ത് സാധനം ഉണ്ടാക്കാനും, ഇപ്പൊ എനിക്ക് ഒരാൾക്ക് ഒരു കുടം ഉണ്ടാക്കണം. കുടം ഉണ്ടാക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ആദ്യം എന്ത് വേണം? മണ്ണ് വേണം. മണ്ണ് മാത്രം ഉണ്ടായാൽ പോരാ, എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? അതിന് ആ കുലാല ചക്രം വേണം, തീ വേണം, എന്നാൽ മാത്രമേ ഒരു കുടം ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. അതുപോലെ ഈ ലോകത്ത് എന്തുണ്ടാക്കണമെങ്കിലും എന്ത് വേണം? പല സാധനങ്ങൾ ആവശ്യമുണ്ട്. So, now in order to create anything, we need three kinds of things. There should be three kinds of causes. One is there should be a person who knows how to make. How to make. Now, at least otherwise we cannot make. So, there should be a person who knows how to create. Okay? And there should be things for creation. And other things which actually helps the creation. Isn't it? Then only we can make anything. Okay? So, in Sanskrit, this cause is known as Karanam. What do you call? Karanam. Karanam in English, cause. Okay? Now, we need what? A person who knows how to make. We call that in Sanskrit, what we call? Nimitta Karanam. Nimitta Karanam. What do you mean by Nimitta Karanam? An efficient cause in English. Efficient cause means what? A person who is efficient to create, to make. Now, somebody want to paint. First, you should know how to paint. You should have the power to paint. Somebody want to make a nice mala. You should know how to make the mala. So, jnana should be there. Okay. I know how to make, but without flowers or without a string, I can't make. Now, I know how to make a pot, but if there is no mud, I cannot make. So, I need material cause. Now, isn't it? So, a material should be there. That material, in our Shastric terminology, we call Upadana Karanam. Upadana Karanam. Then, okay, I know how to make. Somebody gave me so much of mud also, but I can't make a pot. I need that wheel, and then I need fire. I need so many things to make it. So that is known as Sahakari Karanam. Sahakari Karanam. Okay, so we need three kinds of causes. What is that? To create anything, there should be a person who knows how to make it. there should be things, material for it, material cause, and there should be a sahakari karanam, that means instrumental cause. In English we call it instruments, instrumental cause, efficient cause and material cause. Without this, no creation is possible. നമുക്ക് ഈ ലോകത്ത് എന്ത് വസ്തു ഉണ്ടാക്കണമെങ്കിലും അതിന് 3 വിധത്തിലുള്ള കാരണങ്ങൾ ആവശ്യമാണ്. ഒന്നാമത്തെ എന്താണ്? നിമിത്ത കാരണം. അത് ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ അറിയുന്ന ഒരാൾ ഉണ്ടാവണം. പിന്നെയോ ആ വസ്തു ഉണ്ടാക്കാനുള്ള സാധനം ഉണ്ടാവണം. പിന്നെ വസ്തു ഉണ്ടാക്കാനുള്ള സാധനം ഉണ്ട്, ഉണ്ടാക്കാനും അറിയാം. പക്ഷേ പലപ്പോഴും വേറെ ചില സാധനങ്ങൾ കൂടെ, ഇപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ദോശ ഉണ്ടാക്കണം. ദോശ ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ എനിക്കറിയാം. ദോശയുടെ മാവുണ്ട്, പക്ഷേ അടുപ്പും ഇല്ല, ദോശക്കല്ലും ഇല്ല. ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ? അപ്പോൾ അതിനെ എന്താ പറയുക? സഹകാരി കാരണം. ഓക്കെ, അതിനെയാണ് ഇൻസ്ട്രുമെന്റൽ കോസ് എന്ന് പറയാം. സോ ദർ ആർ 3 kinds of causes. Now let us come back to Ishwara. Now, okay, you say that Ishwara is the nimitta. Nimitta means the one who created. Now the question is, you say that there is only God, and then you say that he is the creator. Now, how can he create? Because only he is there. Now, to create something, you need a material is needed, and then you need instruments. Now, how can he create? So Vedanta say that he is actually abhinna nimitta upadana karana, means he himself is the creator, and he himself is the material, and he himself is the instrument. No. Give me one example. Is it possible to same person can create without anything? Yes. Who is that? Yadhornanabhihi. Like a spider. Spider-Man. No. So spider, see, you think about that string which comes from its nabhi. Okay, so that is there, that is created. That is from his mouth or nabhi, I do not know. Anyhow, so in Sanskrit we call it yada urna nabhi. Okay, anyhow, so it comes out and then it goes up also. Now from that the spider is there. With the spider, you might have seen, slowly it comes down, and then we go and touch it, it goes up. So from where that urna, that thread, from where it came? It came from him. Did he create it with something else? No, with his own body that was created, and he sustains where? In him, and it goes back to him. So the God is a big Spider-Man. He creates, he sustains, and he dissolves. So we can call next Balvihar prayer, Spider-Man. So this is Ishwara. Who is Ishwara? Abhinna nimitta upadana karanam. If you want to impress someone, this word should be there with you. Then only you go and then abhinna nimitta upadana karanam. Do you know what it is? Abhinna means what? Not second, means same. Abhinna nimitta upadana karanam. Write down this. Sometimes it will be really helpful. After completing this course, etc., when you go out and then they ask you, what did you learn here? Do you know what is abhinna nimitta upadana karanam? What? That's what we have. So that is Ishwara. What is all this? This is the Saguna Nirakara Bhava of Ishwara. Now, let us go to the next level. What is the next level? So we have seen Nirguna Nirakara. Then we came down to Saguna Nirakara. Then comes again our understanding, our speciality is known as Saguna Sakara. Saguna Sakara. Who is Ishwara? Ishwara is Nirguna Nirakara, Nirguna Saguna Nirakara and Saguna Sakara. Saguna with attributes, Sakara with form. If you say that God is omnipotent and omniscient, and then you say that God cannot take form, you are contradicting your own statement. According to the Semitic religions like Judaism, Christianity, Islam, etc., they believe that God is He is omnipotent, omniscient, He can do everything. He is the creator, He is the sustainer, He is Saguna. But Nirakara, there is no form. The problem is, if you say that God is omnipotent, omnipotent means one who has the power to do anything, Sarvashakta. If God is Sarvashakta and Sarvajna, and then you say that God cannot take form, you are actually contradicting your own statement. If Bhagavan is Sarvashakta, what do you mean by Sarvashakta? Kartum, akartum, anyatha kartum cha shakyade. What do you mean by Sarvashakta? He can do, he cannot, he has the power to do, he has the power not to do, he has the power to do some other way. That is Sarvashakta. We are not Sarvashakta, we are only Kinjit Shakta. So, Bhagavan is, if you say Sarvashakta, then Bhagavan can take form also. If you say no, then you are contradicting your own statement. Okay? So, Bhagavan, who is Bhagavan? Saguna Sakara. Means what? With attributes and with form. In this Saguna Sakara also, there are 3 levels. First level is as Devata. This Bhagavan who is Saguna Nirakara. You are meditating upon him as Bhagavan Vishnu. Shangam, Chakram, Gada, Pankajam. No, with all this when you meditate, that Bhagavan who is Saguna Nirakara manifests himself as how you meditate upon the Lord. Is that as Saguna Sakara? No, then that form, a God with a form is possible. Because he is Sarvashakta. So, in whichever way the God wants to manifest, he can manifest. If you say he cannot, then it's not right. Why? Bhagavan, so Devata Rupa, Vishnu, Sri Parameshwara, all these different forms are possible. So, Bhagavan himself is manifesting as Ganapati or Vighneshwara or Subramanya or Ayyappa Swami, because it is possible for Lord to manifest as different akara. Now comes second as Virat. Virat means what? This entire universe. This entire universe is the manifestation of the Lord, which is Saguna and Sakara. There is form and there are attributes. So, Virat means the entire universe. Then comes the third word, is known as the Avatara. Avatar, incarnations. So, Bhagavan is Nirguna Nirakara, the Lord is Saguna Nirakara, and the Lord is Saguna Sakara. How Saguna Sakara? Bhagavane Devata Rupangalayi Avirbhavikam. Vishnuvayi, Shivanayi, Deviyayi, Hindu Rupathilum Ishwaran Avirbhavikam. Endukondu Ishwaran Sarvashaktanana. സർവശക്തനായിരിക്കുന്ന ഈശ്വരന് ഏത് രൂപത്തിലും ആവിർഭവിക്കാനുള്ള പ്രകടമാക്കാനുള്ള ശക്തിയുണ്ട്. So the Lord can take the form of a devata, and Bhagavan is Virat. Virat means Vividham Rajate iti Virat. What is the meaning of Virat? Vividham Rajate. Vividham Rajate iti Virat means what? this world which manifests in numerous ways. As we said, no, as the apanjikrita panchamahabhutaha, panjikrita panchamahabhutaha, all this entire universe, the stars and the planets and the life and the satchatyacha bhavata. Sat means that which have this life. Tit means that as though immovable, or that which doesn't have life. So everything is Virat. Vividham rajate. One who manifests as life, one who manifests as, what you call that, dead things, means this immovable objects, everything. The matter, energy and the jiva, everything is Virat. And next is avataraha. അടുത്തെന്താണ്? അവതാരങ്ങൾ. എന്താണ് അവതാരം? എന്തിനാണ് അവതാരം? എന്താണ് വിവിധങ്ങളായ അവതാരത്തിന്റെ ലക്ഷ്യം? അതൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് അടുത്ത ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ചർച്ച ചെയ്യാം. We will discuss about what is avatara, what are the different forms of avatara, why avatara, what does it do, all this in our next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Now 8 o'clock we have the prayers in Shankaracharya's room, and 8:15 we have then by 9:30 or 10 you can come here, and then you can have a discussion. Yesterday you saw any Upanishad Ganga, which was the subject?
On the
Puranjana. Okay. So, see, the time you can use it for, as we said, sit together, and whatever we have covered up to this, please discuss, and if you have something to contribute, please contribute and then discuss. Okay? Then we will have our class 11 o'clock. There's a little difference. It's said here 10 to 11 this discussion, and that's how we will make it like 9:30 to 10:30 your discussions. 11 o'clock we will have a class. Is it okay? 9:30 to 10:30, it's written 11, no? It's written 10 to 11 group discussion, and 11:30 to 12:30 second session. We will make it 9:30 to 10:30 group discussion, and 11 o'clock we will again meet for our class. What time is the tea? 11 o'clock? Yeah. So 10:45 or so, we will tell them. So 10:45 you can go and have a cup of tea and get freshened up, and 11 o'clock we will meet again. Is it okay? Thank you.